Nautical Pastafarianism continues today. This is actually going to be a non-streamed video. I'll explain why as we go along. We're being raided, so I've prepared for the raid, so we'll just let it happen a bit. But yeah, I need to do some triage because I kept having my colony go into death spirals. I did have to save scum. Not happy with it, but I also am not happy with it when a series is just kind of going nowhere after 3 videos, and they are just kind of fending for themselves. I'm going to go through my colonists really quick, and I mean, kind of obviously pointing to the fact that whenever I do a series on my main channel, which is usually in one video or a quick segment or something like that, I will play test it ahead of time extensively to make sure that I am able to do the challenge, but sometimes when I test out new things, they don't always go as planned. So, yeah, they're not going as planned. For some of the colonists, some of them are doing really well, but there's 2 or 3 colonists in this colony that are just really, really bad. And I partly blamed the storyteller, and I still think some of it might be that I'm just playing the storyteller the wrong way. We're doing Casper Cursed right here, but I may honestly switch out to Cassandra. I really don't want to have to switch out to Cassandra. But yeah, I need better colonists to come. I have an iron-willed misogynist. Do those two interact in some way? A decent melee combatant actually of these raiders. I think we might as well go capture this guy, except for the fact that this colony keeps death spiraling. Trying to think if he's going to be any good for this. He is iron-willed, which is nice, but honestly, there's so many women in this colony, I don't think that this is going to go over well, so I think I'm just going to take off his clothes and, yeah. We'll go on to the next conflict. Ideally, I would like to just make this colony really robust before I stream with it again, because various things keep happening. Like, I tried once and everyone got malaria, and then after that I was raided and it was just not very good. It's more resembling losing is fun now that I've turned off some of the mutators, and I don't really want to change around the mutators too much anymore, because otherwise then it just becomes kind of dizzying. So I turned off a few before because I thought that they were just making things weird. But yeah, it is becoming increasingly really weird, because I had people, like I said, several people get malaria, and which is never really fun. I may have to take a closer look at some of those things, but hope for the best, expect the worst. The one thing that I'm always finding that we really get done in by is lack of security. So what I'm going to go ahead and do here is just we will do security. We're going to go ahead and make a lot of limestone spike traps, because limestone happens to be the one material of which we have a lot. So if we put in, 8 of those there over to that guy. And for some reason these people go for the infestation. Oh, they're actually doing rather well against the infestation right here. Thank you for doing that. I don't know why they did that. I guess they're just hunting down any enemies on the map. It's kind of odd. But are they going to come back into our kill traps? That would be kind of funny. Do they have anything good on them? Let's just go check out their gear. Double-barreled shotgun. Not that bad. Some smoke leaf joints. Bolt-action rifle. I mean, but they're all bleeding to death, so I doubt that they'll even make it in. But you can never be too sure. Death in 3 hours, you'll go down. Death in 7 hours, you aren't going to be very useful. And death in 17. Okay, great. Not really any very good gear either. This is just a bad pistol. But anyway, the one thing that we can do is prevent any type of security threat that is going to kill us all. So I'm going to go ahead and just say I was in the middle of doing this whole fridge renovation, but I'm going to leave off a lot of the things that satisfy me about this game. I really enjoy a well-run base, but it's not anywhere near as important as a secure base. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this. And then I think we'll also put off some of this construction project here. And maybe even here-ish. Yeah, that's good. I just want to create one room at the bare minimum in which to preferentially spawn an infestation should that situation arise. Let's go ahead and do this. And then mine out this way, just so we have a little bit more room in the back to stand. And do this. Excuse me. All right, so the main thing that I'm finding is that we're just really low on construction materials. We went a little bit too expansionary, a little bit too early. Let's see, do I really care about your gear either? Honestly, that guy's armor didn't make that big a difference, but can we get this one? Okay, steel plate armor. It's too soon. We'll just make our own armor. Honestly, I prefer flak jackets anyway. Other things to do. Adelung has not really... I will go through my exact colonists in a moment. Let's go ahead and not do any of that. This is Dan's room. Actually, Dan's room, we will smooth the wall. Because Dan has been known to be extremely picky in this colony. Dan and Slinging Slasher are the two that I really just can't get a grip on. I don't like them. Because they had two traits that I didn't really think would come into such great conflict, but Undergrounder has just made every second outside for Slinging Slasher pure torture. So this is not good, as you can imagine. And the Cut Scar is giving a surprising -5 minor pain. That's actually a lot for something that's just a constant presence, and is also hitting on Pesto, who's married to Chef Boyardee, which is certainly not making anything easier. Where are you right now? You consider this an ugly environment. Why do you consider... Your bedroom is miraculous. It has 2.4 beauty. It's not ugly. I'm ugly and I'm... Well, all right. SpongeBob references notwithstanding... And the main thing that we need to focus on, though, right now is just security. I found that security was getting me killed. And also, too, these Grenlin trees. I don't like them. They are useful in certain circumstances, but usually they aren't. Or at least I was using them as haulers before. Haulers. Grenlin tree has been marked for cutting. We will get back on track, but honestly, I just want to get more security going. The main thing that we can do right now for security is just... build a crap load of spike traps. And when we're done building them, I'm going to reshape this kill box because I wasn't really building it perfectly. It's okay up till about this point, it's nice, but what we really need to do is make it wider so that it goes around more, and then have it let out earlier so that we can then have a firing radius around here and then shoot at them that way. But where are we going now? Are we doing... Good, they're harvesting palm trees. This is exactly what I wanted them to do. I just wanted them to spend more time getting resources really fast. I just want to make sure also, too, that they are good. They are in the safe zone. We did have a deforestation... What is it called? Defoliator. Even better. A defoliator spawned here. One of many plausible threats that could arise. But, okay. Ooh, those limestone chunks look pretty good. Oh, we could just mine out more. Well, let's get some of these things back to base. Let's get some stuff constructed and see how that all goes for us. We're doing an art bench. We're doing more large sculptures. That's good because we need to keep Dan and Slinging Slasher under wraps. They're very upset, and there really isn't anything that's bringing them down in particular. It's just another fact is that this colony needs beer to support it because a lot of them... I don't know what it is. I think I grew the wealth too much too early. And beer is just really useful because even if you have smoke leaf, psychite, anything of that nature, beer is useful because it's not as addictive and they can just have it more often. And it's pretty much a constant mood buff. I don't like smoke leaf as much as psychite because it does slow them down. So if you get raided and God forbid all of your colonists are on smoke leaf at the moment, they will just be very... very slow. Psychite doesn't do that. Beer, actually I can't confirm that. I mean, logically, beer would not be a good thing for them to drink before that. But I have yet to confirm that. Anyway, beer is generally pretty useful, though. And we don't want to rely on them too much like that. Ultimately, we do want to get the bedrooms up, but it's a good... midway point for us to focus on. Okay, hops, and eventually once we're around harvesting those hops, then we'll start to build a, a fermentation area for that. Other thing I'm going to go do and do is just get Glitter World medicine here. Glitter World medicine and what is it? Industrial level medicine here, which I used to refer to as just medicine because it really doesn't have a very good name. See, medicine. Industrial era medical equipment, canes, basic drugs, tools for suturing, blah, blah, blah. Okay, great. And did I forbid weapons? Good. No weapons in there. All right, so minor break risk on Dan. But again, like, these are kind of silly things. There are no recent conquest I can get over. I don't really want to have them keep going out because they aren't ready to leave this base alone. And a little bit I hate myself for this, but it's just part of the ideology. And they've also got high expectations now. So that's really the main issue here, is that our colony did very well, but I also didn't catch up with things like their bedrooms. Let's go ahead and just look at some of the other bits like furniture. They do want to be constantly surrounded by beautiful things, eating lavish meals, and a little bit we're stuck with some of that right now. We don't have any variety in plants. We do have, we could have meat, but the issue is that we aren't getting any grazing animals, anything that we could ranch around here at the moment. So ancient opera, what is the heck is this? I mean, if we come across cows, that would be ideal. It used to be muffalo. I loved having muffalo in the game. You could get their fur and their milk, and they were so overpowered. They were one of the few animals that was worthwhile, because now there's only like 2 or 3 worthwhile animals, and I'm upset. But there are mods that you can do, but I don't know why I do. I don't know why I don't. I should just do that. Anyway, they're doing the main thing that they need to, which is this. Where are we at? Major break risk 10. Hungry, just eat. There we go. Okay, he's fine. Impressive bedroom. He is happy with his impressive bedroom. Very impressive dining room. Is it more than very impressive, though? 7.5, but there's crap all around the floor. Okay, just hang on a second. Just clean some of this crap off the floor. There we go. Now it's extremely impressive. See, that brings up everyone's mood. One other reason why you really do need a cleaner at the very end, because that does get very impressive rec room, very impressive dining. It should be extremely impressive. It must be the best. It must be the best. God. Anyway, let's go ahead and get one of these in there. And can I do this? Good. Hull. Make large sculpture. Okay, so we're going to keep on going these. What do we get? We got an excellent sculpture here. So we could keep on installing those just to make sure that I don't ever have to clean the room, and it's always so godforsakenly impressive. But I think I'm going to put this one in the infirmary just in case. And then I'm going to put another one in, believe it or not, I'm just going to keep loading up Slinging Slasher and Dan's rooms with beautiful sculptures because they're extremely picky. Pesto and Chef Boyardee are married, so they always get the got some loving buff, and that always keeps them happy, so that's extremely overpowered. And any opportunity that you get to use that or just like can preserve that is always worth doing because it makes your colonists be so insanely happy. Trees and other things that we ought to harvest over here. We've kind of used up a lot of the harvestation around us, I regret to say, but I want to get some more wood because I keep calling for this supply. Unfortunately, a lot of it is not here, and that's partly because of the defoliator. Could we take out the defoliator? We do have a pikeman, and we have a lancer and a scyther. Okay, so pretty like varied combat arms. I'm just hoping that some raiders will come in over here, and I mean, I do love a good raider versus mechanoid fight. It's a spectacle to watch, you know. We will deconstruct that ship chunk. Try saying ship chunk. It is hard to say. Good, we're getting this done. I just want to cater to our defense, though, before I really start trying to bite off any more stuff. What is this door? This is a wooden door. This should not be wood, actually. I'm going to go ahead and make this one limestone. Do we have limestone doors, or we should be getting that? I have sandstone door. Do I have any sandstone on me? I have 2 sandstone. It's never enough. Can we take any limestone out of this cave? There is none left in there. I guess we could also, to be fair, chop down some of these mushroom trees. mushroom trees, or are they just mushrooms? What they may be is something. That made no sense. Very well, though. Very well. Let's go ahead over here and just get these, because these are rocks. In fact, haul urgently, because I want to watch him do it after they sleep. So otherwise, environmental threats, like, for example, fire. We are running low on power here, so I'm just going to toggle that off until we research this geothermal power. Environmental threats like fire are no longer a threat. If someone were to mortar us, we'd be in trouble. I don't really foresee that happening, but I've seen weird stuff here, which is why I'm being kind of careful and just focusing on the defensive. Put out that fire. Good. Build that. That's fine. Critical alert, fire. Another thing we need to do, though, is just kind of seal off this side of the base, because there's a lot of resources on this side of the map that I'm just kind of ignoring here, and are one of the last steps to really getting this place safe-ish. We've got a food binge on Slinky. See, like, there's practically nothing prompting this. Like, nothing, like, what are the needs? Rebuffed by pesto, I mean, that's only once 9 hours. 8 without... Silly stuff here that's not real... Kind words. Someone was kind to. Okay, but still, I feel as though that this is kind of a nothing food binge. You know what I mean? There's nothing really prompting it, which is a little frustrating. So him, or her rather, and Dan are just kind of falling apart. Chef Boyardee and Pesto are fine, Adelung is fine, and Adelung has no real big-boned, neat, and kind. Yeah, so just kind of spreading good moodlets throughout the colony. That's nice. I mean, really, Dan is just good because he's social. And he's a crafter, so I can kind of put up with that. But Slinging Slasher, we might, if we ultimately find another planter, I don't want to get rid of, but, might end up becoming just like a miner or something like that. All right, let's get you all hauling this stuff over. So, Dan, you are doing hauling oranges. Okay, oranges are fine. We'll haul over the rest. Oh, and before I forget, there is one more thing we need to do. No, that's not it. Where is it? No, that's not it either. We need to do... for God's sake. You know what? I'm just going to do a steel door, because otherwise I'm not going to... Oh, no, I can do a limestone door. Never mind. I apologize. I am an ignoramus. There we go. Okay, let's do a zone. Let's do a dumping stockpile zone. We'll put a big dumping stockpile zone for just all rotten corpses here. We're going to make that critical. No fresh, just all rotten corpses of all shapes and sizes. We'll put them in there. Just make that a little bit bigger. Okay. Stuff is happening. Moving and shaking. We're bringing in all those corpses. There is quite a long way to walk through this colony. So the one disadvantage, despite the fact that we built into a mountainside, sometimes that leads to good centralization. They do need to walk quite a great distance just to get back and forth from one side of the colony to the other. And this does bring me back to the ice sheet. When I played on not the ice sheet, the sea ice, which is... notoriously one of the most difficult biomes to play in, but at the same time, I had to be so planned when I made that colony that I actually made everything go pretty smoothly after 7 years of research in a wooden cabin, which was most of the playthrough, technically, I guess year by year. But then after that, I had the whole entire thing planned out blueprint by blueprint. So despite the fact that we have just so many more resources here, there is that kind of going on. Well, alas. At least Dan is okay. Dan, you are okay, aren't you? You aren't just going to snap on me for no reason. Observed rotting corpse. Ah, so then this nautical Pastafarianism is also bringing them down additionally. All right. Well, the good news about all the rotting corpses is this, that once they put this stuff down, which they should be just about done here. Yep, okay, we're done. We're going to go ahead into our zone, and we will just clear out some of it from the home area. I want to leave some of it in the home area because... there's no place like home. No. What am I saying? I want it to be considered a home area, but I also want most of that room to be dirty. I think that this will increase the infestation spawn chance, but I'm not 100% positive. I might have to add in a couple more rooms at the end of this hallway, just, max out the bug spawn chances in there. We could go into the debug mode and check that out, but I've shown that already earlier on in this playthrough, so I think you know what I'm talking about. Or you can just skip back. Other stuff. Okay, so corpses going in. It's like a little, death parade. Like someone should play the New Orleans funeral march on the way there. Pray for the day and then all that. Okay, we could pretty much just delete this one then, because we'll only be putting them in there. Good, now we're bringing out this stuff, and then, good. Now we're working on, this is exactly what I wanted you all to work on. We're getting that stuff done. Now, are they going out and getting those stone chunks from over yonder? You are going to get good components. Actually, those will rot faster. And good, we're getting more of this done. Insect meat is rotted away in storage. I don't really care, that's fine. Good, more wood. This is what I needed, like building materials in. Let's also bring in the sandstone. Could use sandstone. Sandstone is pretty fast to work. It's useful. It may not be the hardest stone, but it is the fastest stone. That doesn't make any sense, but you know what I mean. All right, good. I mean, as long as we have, 10 spike traps between us and any potential enemy. I swear to God, I got raided by, in one of my playthroughs that went awry, it was 15 people out of nowhere versus 5. I was just kind of puzzling, and I think it was 2 that coincided just on a very bad day. What I've found is that, we have no bad events right now, but then there will be 5 in a row. It does kind of play like Randy Random when you're on this few skulls with Casper Cursed. And if you have more than that, then things just get silly, like 45 cats attack, and that's also amazing until it's just not amazing. But yeah. Anyway, enough complaining now. More limestone to collect. Basically, once we have a sizable number of limestone chunks between us and the enemy, I won't be as afraid. And then I can kind of go about my normal business again and not live in constant fear. Other stuff. Do we have any wild animals? Okay, now we are also getting monkeys to shoot and lemurs. We're going to go ahead and fight these because anything that we can use for shooting skill in the meantime is going to be really, really welcome. And I'm going to go ahead and, as long as damage wouldn't, because she's big boned. I'm also going to put people who are not really very good hunters onto the task of hunting. Just because I think that it's important for everybody to be a shot in here. Except for the only one who's not, is Slinging Slasher. Because you, my friend, are not suited to ranged combat, and that is fine. Okay, so you're hunting a tortoise, a very dangerous beast to hunt. Good. And now another thing that I'm going to go ahead and point to right here is that I've given Adelung the auto pistol, not the best weapon to hunt with, but a very good one nonetheless. Ideally it would be, I believe it's the machine pistol, but you want a lot of inaccurate shots when you're hunting, because you level up by the shot that you take, not by the hit. So look at all of this, it's fantastic. Amazing that she's missing. I don't know if you get more experience, but you can practically farm infinite experience if you just miss all the time. So very, very welcome right here. And you're terrible at it. Your terribleness is making you better, maybe. Look at how much this turtle is just suffering for our progress. Wow. Another thing we are going to be looking for is a decent colonist. Prisoner being held by the vampires managed to... Okay, so she's calling for a rescue. 47-year-old teacher, 7 turrets, 1 mortar, and 2 pirates. No, I will not. These people simply aren't ready for combat is the main issue. We have a lot of colonists that are good at something, but... Like, Adelung is very good at construction, but can't shoot. And they need to be able to carry themselves in combat more as you go on further in the game, because the threats quickly become wider ranging and even more bad, if that were possible. Right, so you are cathartic. 8 lavish meal. Okay, the lavish meals are helping. We should have more of those, but at least we'll get the meats in now, and that should hopefully maybe cause more animal migration. Now, upon whom are we really depending? Ironically, I'm depending most on Dan here, but I guess that if I were to give somebody else a work drive, just because we might as well use this, I'll give it to Chef Boyardee, because Chef Boyardee is just very good. Okay, be spoken to. There we are, and you are on a work drive now. That is affecting your health. Global work speed plus 50%. Nice. Chef Boyardee, what is your specialty again? Obviously being a chef, but also is pretty good at construction. At least the meals get made faster. We're going to go ahead and shrink this zone a bit and then expand this one with the... Where are the meals? Where are the meals? Oh no, I accidentally messed it up. There we go. Okay, stockpile zone. That is only meals. Clear all. Critical for meals. Meals, there we are. So many meals to choose from. Some of them good. Some of them bad. Are they? They're pretty good. I think they're good. We've got a slightly dirty cooking area. We should probably fix that up. Man, maybe I'll put on common sense. No, I'm feeling it whenever I don't have on mods, though. I spend a lot of time just complaining about mods that I would commonly play with. It's really not a very good quality. No. Okay, good. And we do have the limestone door that I do want to check this just for the life of me. No, I will do this. I said I would. I think this is view. Where is the infestation? Infestation chance. This is a very interesting tool. Okay, so wherever there's blue is the highest chance of infestation. I'm seeing that this room is more intensely blue, but there is still a possibility out here, I think up till this point. And then there's also one over here. So what we're going to go ahead and do is just light up this area, because I believe that the lighter it is, the greater the chance there is that they will not spawn there. Not really seeing anything in here, and that's because it's bright and light. There is also a chance over here. Okay, a useful tool to have, but it just kind of shows you, and you can trace out wherever there's temperature differences to see whether or not an infestation is likely to spawn. Let's go ahead and smooth out these walls and get that done. Yeah. So there actually is a purpose to this at this point. We'll put, let's just do one side to get it done a little bit faster. I guess I'll build it like here-ish, and then maybe another one over here or over here. Doesn't really make a difference. We just need to kind of dissuade the bugs from destroying us. In fact, I'll do that all along up and down here as well. Otherwise, yep, limestone traps being built, only 5, but I'd like to get that number up to about 10. It won't make a big difference that they're limestone, but it also will, because if I look into information, where is it? Trap armor penetration is 90%, whereas for wood, only 60%. Work to build. I'm trying to think, is there anything else? Trap damage 40? Is it also 40 here? It's 60. It's actually higher damage too. Nice. Trap spring chance 100%. And this one is also 100%. Okay, so it's a little bit more work. But at the same time, they're more powerful. They're just better. I have seen people walk over them and just not trigger them, which was quite sad and depressing. But yes, sad and depressing. But not today. I'll go down here. I built this wrong. It's okay. We'll have the steel anyway, and that isn't a very long task to complete. Dan, good job, Dan. Everybody's rooting for you, Dan. I mean, the one good fortune of this colony is we have so many fantastic constructors. We have a Mad Gasauri on the other side of the map. Praise Thor. What are you getting? Okay, you are going to have the Mad Gasauri right after you. I think I can just chase it into a spike trap. Let's see if these things do their job. It took 2! Wow, impressive. Good work on the Gasauri's part. Unfortunately, we didn't get the shooting experience, but I didn't really want to leave them out there. Okay, Sammy, Gerador, First hand of the Purple Meadow Settlement is making a request. She wants you to take care of 3 poodles for 12 days. I don't really know Lucky. Who is Lucky? Oh, at least I get to see information on this colonist. Squeamish and brave. Huh. Weird combo. Caring, social, and firefighting. This person could be a hauler if I wanted them to, because they're not particularly good at anything, but they are a decent fighter, and they also don't hate the outdoors. What does Squeamish do? Stomach plates, anytime they're around too much blood or rotting corpses, vomiting is part of life for him. Okay, that's not great, but would we want him to be a cleaner then? You kind of want him to have a job where he's not ever around any vomit, but if he gets rid of the vomit and that's his job... I like these traits. Mental break threshold minus 20%. Okay, that's very nice. Pain shock threshold. This is very good. The firefighting, caring, and social I could care less about because I have other colonists who can do stuff like that. It's only if everyone else goes down but him. Or is it her? Yes, it is him. Okay, yes, I will actually take this. Take care of 3 poodles for 12 days to get a guy. I do believe that I need to take care of the poodles first, though. The poodles are named Tina, Ulysses, and Ebenezer. This is the greatest nomenclature known to man. Unfortunately, however, what do we really do to take care of these poodles? I will just give them beds in someone's room who's stable, so Chef Boyardee and Pesto are the most stable of my colonists. Actually, I'm just going to have them sleep in the refrigerator and they can eat the food in there. I don't want them in the kitchen. It doesn't really make that much of a difference. Let's just do this. I hope that they don't die. I hope that they don't die. No, sleep in here. Sleep on the floor. Where will they go? Wandering? Wandering. They'll probably just walk around and eat meat. I'm not really going to pay any attention to them, though. I hope that we get Lucky. Lucky would be a nice cleaner, and it would just make the colony better in general. Observing the poodles. Observing the poodles. Good poodles. The puddles. Ebenezer. What are they? Tina and Ulysses. Damn. I gotta get some poodles, man. Alright, Dan is slowly breaking down. Now, see, this is crazy. In an ugly environment, Dan, you're a liar. Your room is beautiful. Hang on a second. I'm gonna disturb your sleep, Dan. Will you be upset if I do this? Disturbed sleep, -1, stuck in... Okay, well, you know, go take a walk. Do something else. Recreation unfulfilled. You can, though. You're a slob. It could just be like his general area around him, but, I mean, when I look at that, there's nothing except for that square of wall that's detracting from this. It could just be the entire base, but otherwise it would say the number of hours. It's a weird mood debuff to be getting. Is anyone else getting that, too? Ugly environment. Awful bedroom. Tainted kite shield. Oh, you need to get rid of your tainted kite shield. I will drop that for you. Just checking in on everyone's mood. 8 without table, stuck indoors, no recent conquest. What I'm also going to do, since we got rid of the toxic zone, let's just do this, because... remove roof area. I did this for the toxic, but I do kind of want this to be gone. Just because if your colonists don't ever get any time, like, just seeing the outdoors, even if it's just, like, passing through a hallway, they do start to go kind of stir crazy. What is rock roof over here? Is there any more rock roof? Maybe there isn't rock roof. I stand corrected. Okay, very nice. Very well. They won't be suffering from that. They won't go crazy from that. We just did that for the toxic fallout anyway. Remove roof area. Let's do like there. And that's good. I don't think that any of that will fall. Okay, now lights. So we want to avoid getting an infestation over here. I guess I'm just going through a series of generic things to not get destroyed. Like, because there's so many ways that death can just rain down on you for no reason. How are our hops coming along? Oh, what is this? Conley's psychic drone. Conley... If I can't get any information on the colonists, though, it's simply not worth it to take them because they're, generally speaking, I think colonists are bad. It's only rarely that I find one that I like. These dogs, will the dogs be... Okay, they do eat pemmican, that's good to know. So the dogs won't starve to death. I really don't want them to... Oh, don't leave that base too much, poodles. I think that they'll probably be fine. But I'm not willing to allow this. Let's just keep them in the safe toxic area. That would probably be better. Come on, Doges. Come on, Doges. Stay in the... not that safe zone. Stay in the safe toxic area. There we go. Come on in. Come on in. There they are. Good. All right. I don't want them to die because I do want a cleaner. Having a cleaner and a hauler is just such a help. I think I'm going to cancel some of these. How about like those ones? I don't want them to get too close. That's good. Oh, they probably aren't going to go to them because it's in this unsafe toxic, or what is it, the safe zone? Yep. All right, I'm just going to bring up the safe zone a little bit more so that they'll go get those rocks. Okay, yeah, go ahead and get those. All right, so my colonists will do that, and that's going to get us the last of the limestone. Excuse me, the last of the limestone that we need, hopefully. We could push out over here, but not before we have doors over there, because if we get raided from this side, how will we deal? How will we deal? Methinks we're already under mountain enough, right? Yeah, it's not like we're going to improve that. Let's go ahead and just kind of mine out more, and then we'll light this area. Let's just make this other area so attractive for bugs to come into as well. We'll mine that out even more over there. Good, good, we have lit the area. Good. And we need to clean that area as well. So let's go ahead and make sure, because they don't automatically add to the home zone when they're mining, but since we built something, they did add to it. Nice. Alright, that's going to give us more opportunities for limestone chunks as well. Yeah, they should be making that trip out there for the limestone chunks. You're doing that, right? Okay, I'm going to babysit this just a bit. And you know what? Why don't you go ahead and get that one that's really close, just so we can watch. And no, they were not disturbed. Excellent. Excellent. Amazing. So that is pretty much a defense for us from that side. All right. I'm satisfied with that. I'm going to go order in another limestone door there on the northern side. I just kind of want to get a lot of these things done because I figure that, you know, if your colony just keeps falling over, it's no good. It's no good to play. We'll do like two entrances there. I doubt that anyone will even come to us from this side. I think it's more likely that they would path around here and then raid from the front, just because they demonstrate such a greater preference for an open path. But it can go either way. Eventually we might want to put like a triple or a quadruple wall over there. But yeah, they try not to bang down any doors if you don't have them available. Good, we're getting in all of the limestone. And where is Dan? Dan. Such a man. 96 degrees. Okay, now it is getting very hot outside. It's very hot. We did plan for this. Ah, an air conditioning unit. Excellent. Air conditioning is pretty useful. I'm going to go ahead and put this into their bedrooms because I would want it in mine. Slinging slasher, you go ahead and do that, and then do that. And are we just about good? We're just about down there. That was like a whole day's worth of trips hauling limestone, but now that gives us enough limestone, hopefully to build up all the rest of the... Tina is pregnant! Oh, we might get our own free poodle from... No, probably she won't give birth in that amount of time. While I was babysitting the dogs, Tina got pregnant. Oh, no storage space for this limestone chunk. Oh, we have more limestone than we could ever possibly know what to do with. Oh, what a glad day. What a glad day indeed. It's far too hot in here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and major break risk. Haul. Now I will put this in here. Now, air conditioning unit just needs another side with, like, some vacancy out there. Not necessarily that it needs the Actually, Adeline can do this with her really good construction skill. Needs steel, needs steel. Okay, so then this is why we're going to go ahead and now I will order this now that we've ordered these limestone bits. I'm just going to order out the rest of this steel because it's the nearest steel and it's just been begging to be mined. Good, good, good. A visitor. Oh, no. What do you do? Oh, all right. You visit danger on the regular. Very nice, very nice. All right, I think we're just going to cancel it. Treasure in the destroyed hole. Oops, I lost my Al Dente quest. It's all right, I had to put it off anyway, regrettably. But, ooh, raid from the burning hive. Oh, what is the burning hive? Oh, that's a big boy. Oh, look, they fly in now. I mean, I don't like that they fly in, but they fly in now. We might have enough for these guys. Actually, let's see if they fight the... come on, wake them up. Wake them up. That was really neat how they fly in with wings. Oh, Vanilla Expanded Team, what will you think of next? I love you, Vanilla Expanded Team, that makes these wonderful mods possible. So nice. I don't know if it's really worth getting everybody else up for, but I'm going to get everyone else up for this. We might just take out these two things in the spike traps, and we do have a visitor who will fight them as well, which is good, good. But I think you can never be too careful here. You can never be too careful. We'll turn on Firing Frenzy, and we got... If we can down one of them, that would make me very glad. That would fill my heart with gladness. Okay, it's alright. We did some damage to it. Get out of there. And good. The door is closed. The door is shut. We probably will just pay in spike traps, but 1 and 2, 3, and they don't give up. Alright, we got a situation on our hands. It's fine. We should be able to deal with this with just one. By hiding behind this man. What did he have? I don't know, but we're going to find out what he had. Oh, it knows to take cover. It knows. It knows. I was kind of hoping that you would kill this innocent man. Alright, very well, very well. Oops, don't walk over the spike trap. Look, it has a mind of its own. Alright, we will just kind of pursue this thing as it leaves. It's like, I'll just be seeing myself out. No need to worry about little old me. There we are. I always think of these bugs as being overly sentimental. There we are. Come on. I gotta say, though, these bugs are my I think insectoids... Well, now you would decide this. Insectoids might have been my favorite of the vanilla expanded works. Oh, this is weird. Why are you coming here? Now, rarely did I ever see this in the past, but yeah, you can just totally kite most enemies in Rimworld, even without run and gun or anything on. Like, look at that. Oh, so nice. We'll finish that off. Alright, is somebody gonna finish that off? Good. One of my favorite animations as well. Nice. So that's a dead corpse, definitely dead. Giga Locust is dumping stockpile zone 3. Are we gonna bring it into... Oh, I forgot that we do this! That was very interesting that we do that. Alright, well, I guess it's more cooking experience, technically. Yeah, what is that gonna yield? Okay, well, we do get the chitin, that's kinda nice. The royal insect jelly I actually don't want anywhere near my colonists. So I'm gonna go ahead and create a zone for that. Like, way somewhere the hell out there. Only because if colonists become addicted to this, they turn into bugs. I don't like that. Fortunately, it will decay pretty quickly in here, but I guess I'll put it, like, in the river. So I'm going to put this storage, clear all, and we'll make that critical for royal. I know I could probably sell it for a pretty hefty price or something, but it's not even worth it to me. The chitin is good, though. And insect meat is... Well, insect meat is insect meat. Maybe I could feed it to the dogs or something. Do we have insect cheese? Insect meat? Yeah, that's fine. Why are you depressed? Rebuffed by pesto, sweaty, soaking wet, ate without table. You're just a mess. You are a mess. I don't like that. Why don't you go back underground where you're happier? Keep mining. Labor. The visitors from the people of Engo. Well, I guess we might as well figure out what they had, right? What did you have? What did you have? I was hoping that you would just disappear. But you had pumpkin spice coffee. This guy, like, works for Starbucks or something. I'll take the pemmican. Yeah, I don't really need the medicine. I'll take the pumpkin spice coffee, though, and I'll sell you a lot of useless stuff. And those and that. And we're going to get better stuff eventually, so I might as well just give you those as well. I don't really want these. And volcanic, it's awful quality. Guns that are normal, I don't really even want anything that's normal quality, to be honest with you. Auto pistol I'll keep for training. Tribal poncho, okay, these I don't really need either. Yeah, I came so that you could give me your money. It's very warm right now, and they have tons of cloth, so they'll just do this. They'll get better at tailoring. It's fine. We don't need these fedoras. The ghillie suit is useful, but it's useful for, like, hunting, so I just don't really feel like using it right now. Actually, I'll keep it. I'll hang on to that. That's okay. And we just got tons of pumpkin spice coffee. All right, let's see what that does. Drink it. What does this do? Learning factor. Ah, so this makes them less tired. That's quite nice. I guess I'm just going to go ahead and check out some of their brewery schedules, because we do have all of these brews that just keep arriving in our base. Do we have, like, beverages? Drink? Maybe it's under drinks. Yeah, okay. Spirits. Earl Grey tea. Okay, all of that is in there. All right, nice. They'll put that in the fridge in time. Let's make sure they get to that right away. Detected a hunting site nearby. Well, we could do that for the raid later on, maybe. Haul that. Major break risk on slinging slasher. Good. Okay, that's fine. I don't know why good. What do we need? Okay, yes, Adelung, you needed to do this. Needed steel still. 1, then 2, then 3. You love mining. Double passions are actually quite overpowered, because when they have some minor passion for my work is 8, but burning passion for my work is extremely, extremely powerful. Good, putting that in there, and that's enough. Yes, 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 yes. So this should be the air conditioner. We do want to start to get these environments AC controlled and whatnot, because eventually we will start trying to get breweries going and all good stuff like that. I think Dan, though, needs to... Dan, you need to focus on crafting. Get a job, Dan. What are you doing first? Hunting? I don't think I want you hunting, actually. That was the one bit. Okay. Check out wildlife. Monkeys. Funky monkeys coming into the region. There we are. Lemur, rat. Okay, all the things that are not likely to kill us. Gradually, everyone's hunting skill should be increased. And, you know, although I am trying to get all of these spike traps going, there's really no replacement for just having better hunting skill or better shooting skill among your colonists. Plus, all of the extra meats will allow us to create lavish meals and make everyone happier, so it does kind of pay for itself over time. What are you doing? You decided after you went hunting that you wanted to play billiards alone instead? You slob. Alright, well, at least you've made me happy in other ways. The hops are ready to harvest. Oh, I wasn't even ready for the hops. I was still a hop, skip, and a jump. Oh. I lost control there for a moment. Alright, this room is getting increasingly hot as well. We don't like that. Oh yeah, Dan is doing... I forgot that Dan is spiraling out into a world of making parkas. That's fine. You know what, Dan? You do that. We should also go ahead and make some dusters as well. Dan, get a job, Dan. Duster. Duster, duster, duster. Sombrero. Would the sombrero be better than the cowboy hat? I don't even know. Summer hat? Summer hat. I like those, though. Maybe I'll do those things instead, only because... is there any kind of other type of thing? I'm just tired of having a calling entirely composed of cowboys. I think the duster looks fine. That looks somewhat generic, but here we go. Do it until we have... let's say maybe 2. I want you to make 2 of those. And maybe make 2... just 1. Yeah, just do 1. And let's make sure that it is of high quality. A very high quality. Or very good condition and high quality. What else will we use? Yeah, we could use anything. Count tainted, don't count equipped. Close, good. Work harder, Dan. I'm depending on you. So that is nice because then they'll always have 1 in reserve. Nice to have 1 in reserve. They've added good controls to that whole system as time has gone on. I'm pretty sure that these poodles are okay, though. Whoops. I meant to do quests instead. I really like that artwork of the ideology character. I can't remember Ida Ideology or whatever her name is. I wish that that and what's his name, the royalty guy, had become storytellers. I know they did mods for it, but I think it would have just been interesting. Shuttle arrives in 8.1 days. Okay, so we still have another week or so for that. Okay, so I still don't feel safe at all. We need to work on this like ASAP. Dan, as soon as you finish that duster, go ahead and well, someone will put it on because they'll automatically wear, as long as we don't have forced clothing on them, they'll generally speaking switch out to clothes that are more comfortable for themselves. When is Tina going to give birth? You can't really tell, you just can see early stage. The gestation period. That makes it sound worse. Gestation. I'm in a gestation. Man, sometimes I just have such a horrible way of phrasing things. Ooh, alligator. That brings back bad memories in this colony. Well, you are... what are you doing? Okay, you're hauling top your... let's go ahead and just kind of turn off some of that. Or at least let's have more people do something other than hunting for a little while. I tire of it. Good. Alright, let's get done with the other stuff first. That's enough food, that's enough meat. More than I can actually handle at the moment. We need to get these spike traps in place because we need to get this colony to the point that whenever someone should destroy our spike traps... like, they're right on it with getting more spike traps down, because it's just, I am not comfortable with, like, oh yeah, we'll just wait a month for that. It doesn't go well. It doesn't go well at all. Good, get the meats in the fridge. Insect meat is rather, well. Oh yeah, we probably don't want to have insect meat in there as a priority. Insect? Not that I'm really... like, sad at the loss of insect meat. It just didn't matter that much. But good, we're creating more lavish meals to keep everyone sane and from going crazy. And Dan is stone cutting. Alright, now we're starting to build up a nice stack of limestone again, which means that we'll be able to make our way out here. Now, the next thing that I'm probably going to want to do is prevent any untimely infestation over on this side. Do we have that wall lamp again? We do. Excellent. Amazing to have a wall lamp. We'll go ahead and put that over, I think, there. And then we will repeat building these wires over yonder. I'm trying to think if I'll end up even using this wall. It's probably fine. Steel fire. Fire is... ooh, that's not a good spot for a fire. Yep, that is in the home zone. Cleaning building rubble. Why would you clean building rubble? Okay, whatever. Do it. Just get over there. Somebody get over there. Why are we not putting out this... beating fire out? Okay, so we're beating out the fire. Okay, good. That was a little scary. I guess we don't have to have this on either. Whoops, designate power toggle. So looking for things because we are slowly, just slightly, ever so slightly draining away our energy over time. Chunks of spacecraft have landed nearby. Actually not that important right at this moment. You know, surprisingly, having this river between me and the rest of the map has prevented any type of fire from messing up my entire base, too. A lot of good stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and clean this trash. Thank you. Other important facts to relate. Nope, think we're good. We've just got to get that stuff done, and then we can gaze on the marvels of stuff that's over here. Limestone door, good. Build that so that if we should be raided from there... Okay, so let's just kind of go through our colony and think about different things that could go wrong. Raid from over here? Not a problem because they just walk around over here. Still sort of a problem because we don't have that many spike traps, but it looks like they're all just about to be done, so that's nice. Raid from over here, same deal, no problem. Raid from up here, they get hit by these people. Why are these wild boars just living in harmony with the robots? Questionable, but okay, maybe they are cyborgs. I don't even see that one coming. Cyborgs. I'm a genius. Sling slasher. Dirty cooking area. I guess those were all food poisoned meals. Alas, well, at least they're, it's something that they'll get over fairly fast. And they don't have too far to go down. They're in the base. Go through other threats. Insect attack? Probably from within. We just need to really solidify that it'll come through here. So let's go ahead and tell them to get even more corpses. Bring in corpses that we didn't even need from outside into that room because they shouldn't rot when they're in there. And are we also, let's make sure that the home zone is cleared. We want to keep re-clearing this home zone in here just so that they don't clean it. Because we want part of the room to be the home zone, but most of it to not be the home zone. They'll be very upset when they come in here to mine, though. But I think we're pretty safe on that. I am just going to kind of cheese that again because I want to be very careful here. Where was it again? Infestation chance. Kind of funny how the game flickers. Okay, now we're starting to see more of a solid blue over there. We're also going to go ahead and just build another copy of this thing right there. Just so that we don't even have any chance of it in here. And so that it always comes in there. We'll also build up a little bit. I think I'm just seeing something over there. Maybe that's because it's dirty. But I'm not really seeing it over there anymore. So the bluest and truest area is like right there. And we'll keep building deeper under the mountain. I believe that as you go deeper underneath a mountain, that does start to increase the chance. So I think, you know, this is rock roof, but then this is mountain. But this is all mountain down here, and it's very, very dirty. Let's go ahead and turn that off again. Does that just... Nope, it does leave it on. Let's go over there. I think we've got to go back into that menu, back in there, and don't draw infestation chance. Turn that off again. Good. Spike traps. We could also, too, build up some spike traps in the hallway. Might end up doing that, but I would rather just save this for future bedrooms that I'm probably going to be building. Other things. Okay, now we can kind of smooth out this one spot and this spot. And then we can kind of start to upgrade everybody's bedrooms. We do still need to do some of that stuff. That's pretty important. Good. Did we build this over here? Power. It's weird this identical thing already exists here. Power conduit on building. That's funny. Yeah, I've been running into this kind of issue where, like, it shows that there's a... Oh, no, it still has one work left. You need to repair the limestone, and then will you... That was weird. Okay. Weird, but I'll allow it. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spike traps. Yeah, we haven't died yet. We haven't died yet. That's what I like to see. Not everyone dying. And we do have the hops out of the ground now. But we're leaving such a miserable number of things. Oh, come on. Why are you... I guess some of these meals should just be burned forever. Yeah, well. That's alright. Man, this forest is lush. Stuff just keeps growing right up out of the ground. Fall right out of the sky. Minor break risk on it. Why do you have... Oh, intense pain from the food poisoning. You'll get it over it. It's not as bad as having had your left arm cut off, I suppose. Man, there's such tragedies in this game. Add along. We'll get that one back on you in no time. Man, that must really hurt to have both of those effects at once. Alright. You know what let's just do one thing at a time. I'm getting a little bit too intense. I want to get like a beer cooler ready, but first we have other stuff to do. We don't even have the hops in the base yet. Let's just focus on this. I sometimes find that does ruin me, is that when I start to do too many things, and I am immediately destroyed. You know, like when you try to build up the fridge and the kitchen and the base, and it never works. There we go. Good. Keep burying bodies in there. Good. The construction is rising. The construction riseth. And let's get the rest of these things out of here. Are these good? Can we wood chop these? Good. Wow. That was nice. We'll eventually use these because, like I said, I'm going to make this wider and bigger. B-E-E-G. B-E-E-G. Wowzers. It is 100... Oh no, it's just in that one room. Just in that one room. Eventually we will de-roof this, and in fact, we will preemptively prepare. That's what the pre means. This is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so then this should go over here in time. This is going to outline the size of this thing as it is. Alright, so now we've gotten ready for what will be the, and I guess I'll just give this a sandstone door. Save materials. Ultimately, wait a minute, did I do this right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whoops. We need to change that slightly and just do that. Good. Did I do that limestone? Limestone wall and sandstone door. Okay, that's fine. Ultimately, we do want this to be a geothermal vent room, and we're also going to just go ahead and say... Remove roof area. Remove roof area. And we do get a weird thing where this, like, releases heat from the wall, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it like this. This active caravan raid. Nestorius Plaucal. Cloaca? High Stellarch of the Empire of Venus is apparently subjects are resting with the beasts before continuing. Oh, so we can go attack the Empire or something like that, or the Empire is telling us. Nah, we'll still wait. I'm too worried about these poodles. Departing on shuttle in 4.9 days. Okay, so then we'll get in our cleaner and hauler after that, and then that's going to bring in all of these corn. Jesus Christ, we've really let this corn spoil. Not that we're really at such an absence of corn, and honestly, I would rather let the corn rot. It does rot so fast, than leave this gate unattended at any time, because I've just been getting really bad luck with this run, I'm not gonna lie. I am just that scared of it happening. In fact, I want you to finish this before tonight. Or else. Good. Finish. Don't sleep. Finish. You love welding. Yes, level 16 in construction. Nice. Honestly, good that we've finally started to find some colonists ideally suited to certain tasks. Visitors? Okay. Oh, interesting that you didn't wake them up. Well, I might just wake them up myself, because, look, they have a whole zoo over here. Oh no, dude! Stop coming in like that! They're just like, we're going to ruin all of your work. Jesus, look what they did! Oh my god! No, you elephants deserve to die. We are going to eat you. What is this? I worked so hard on that. No. Oh, dude. And then raid times like 50 after all of that. I'm going to kill all of these elephants. I hate them. I hate them. I hope that they go extinct. I hope that they go instinct. Are they all bleeding to death? They better be. This one. Good. I hate them. Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope that they burn in hell. Oh, God. You know, you just try to get one thing done, and then elephants decide, like, yeah, this is the place of Elephant Con 2022. We're all going to murder. Oh, my God. It's so bloody. It's so bloody, too. They're just spreading it everywhere. Man, look at all the elephant meat we got, though. At least that much was worthwhile. I hope you all die. I hate you. Can we make them out of sandstone? We could, I suppose, make them out of sandstone right after I used all the... I got excessively upset about this. I'm going to go ahead and make 1 or 2 of them out of sandstone because I don't want to be left defenseless at any moment. Just see, people love to mess up my stuff, though. I work so hard. And then they come in and just, you know, they just crap on everything. It's not... Oh, Jesus. Hang on a second. Dan, what are you doing, Dan? All right, this is not a smart way to act, Dan. I'm going to tell them all to stop hunting because they are starting to do some rather stupid things. Why are we going to this zone? Why are we going to this zone, people? No more wildlife hunting. I don't know why. You have minds of your own. All right. Oh, we're ready for the geothermal vent. We've got the rest going on when it eventually does come time for that. And we have delicious meals. Boyardee and the rest of you, good. Now, should an infestation spawn here, I'm not really in trouble, but the other thing that we do need is more melee colonists. I'm hoping to repurpose the person that we get as a melee colonist, because you need at least 3 of them, rather than living in this kind of delusion that we can just get by with ranged weapons. I'm going to be sad to see some of these things go. We do want to get some of those hops in. Man, they really do deteriorate quickly in the jungle. Just get at least a couple of them. I like hops. I like the process of, you know, making them into beer. It's like my hobby. Everyone is getting sick. No, come on, stop. Clean. You all suck. Yeah, and then the whole colony goes down for a day. Anyway, this is the type of thing that I'm talking about. Like, I'm surprised I didn't get a lot of bad events right there. Because normally I've just been going to death spirals from a lot of things that aren't... Like, that elephant tripping the trap was one of the worst things that I've had happen. Like, followed by insect raid times 900. Eclipse, that's okay. That's okay. We don't have any solar panels. But yeah, they've just been behaving. They've been behaving ridiculously. Now, don't just leave that, Dan. Don't just leave that, Dan. Well, you do have work drive 97%, so that's okay. Dan. How many meals did I tell you to create? Cook lavish meal times 4? Okay, so then that's fine. Lavish meals are being cooked. Alright, I'm fine with this then. I'll allow it. And we got another event. Danger pods. Oh, this is a thing. Ren. First off, are you any good? Staggeringly ugly psychopath. Actually, not that bad. Double shooting, double medical, double intellectual. This guy could be our researcher. Moving manipulation. He doesn't really need to do much more than think. Is his sight okay? His manipulation is pretty good too, so he can run, but he's also going to be a little bit slower. Alright, what is his quest? Nelson Divine is making a request. A mechanoid swarm has been attacking his settlements, and he wants to signal the mechs to distract them while he clears the hive. If you do, a mechanoid cluster will land at Salty Spittoon. Okay, Carpenter is going to destroy our wall. Mechanoid's unstable power. These things are kind of irrelevant. The mech capsule might contain more, though. The defoliator would be bad. Actually, the carpenter and the lancer would not be that bad. And Ren seems like the researcher we've been waiting for. I'm going to accept this, but I'm going to save first. There we go. Because I'm taking things. And this looks kind of cool, too. Like, if this guy is good, then it could be really nice. Okay, do your worst. Oh, it happened before? I mean, it's just a defoliator. So we have to destroy this thing, right? Mech capsule, it's just one land. Actually, I was thinking Scyther when I clicked on it. Mech node, unstable power cell. No, the unstable power cell is actually great. We can just blow that up and then hopefully cause a fire. Is there any timing on this thing? 9 per day, sealed. So we have pretty much as much time as we need. We could wait for a raid, which generally would be nice. I think we'll rebuild the spike traps, and then we'll, you know, if nobody's come and tried to destroy this thing themselves, then we'll take some pot shots at this from across the lake. Or rather, river. That's not a lake. And then go for the best. We'll just kind of keep an eye on people and make sure that they don't go in for it. Oh, why, elephants? Why couldn't you do something different? I was also hoping that we would get that other colonist first, but maybe we'll end up getting the poodle thing first. Would be nice to have 2 actual decent colonists, though. This guy looks good. Aside from the massive pain that he's experiencing, but maybe he could be like sort of a, I don't know, a Professor X type, you know? Like confined to a wheelchair, but also like hella smart, you know? That'd be kind of nice. I mean, I like that. Caravan raid. Everything site observed. What do we have available? Where's my dog sitting? Proud poodles. 2.7 more days, and then we'll get lucky. So we'll have a hauler and a researcher. Those are important tasks to have completed. Oh, the elephants do be coming back. Man, they really are all getting food poisoning. All right, it's fine as long as Dan works. Dan, make someone else work harder. Pesto looks like she could, or he could work right now. Let's see. No, just get Chef working harder. Good, the food poisoning has ended. Wake up to be hypnotized. You're both undrafted. Did that work? Did that work? Did that work? And it did work. Good. Chef Boyardee is quite an important piece in this whole operation. Oh no! Why? And then the food poisoning is causing yet more food poisoning because people are throwing up the. This game truly is the definition of domino effect, though, and yet more elephants are committing suicide into my base. I'm just going to kill them all. These elephants are trying to sabotage me. But not before I have a couple of spike traps between me and it. Good. Destroy it. Destroy it. The evil of the beast. Get out of my homeland. I don't want you or your people here. Stay away. Stay away. I don't like you. Wait, not at quite that angle. I don't like that. Okay, that's a little bit better. I didn't want to see a stampeding elephant. Ooh, okay, all right. That's very interesting. Okay, we're fine. Maybe you could help me out for all of the trouble that you've given me. It would have been horrible if it just activated that right there. That would have been instant karma. I know I'm a bad person, but come on, I've been dealt a bad hand. So you understand, please understand. There we go. Clean the vomit. Clean more vomit off because vomit just has this tendency to spread. And you clean off that blood. All right, a couple more days of torture, and then we'll be better off again. Good, this elephant is dead. Amazing. Oh no, it's just unconscious. I hope that it dies soon. I hope that it dies soon. Alessia's bugs. Who this? Infestation at no thank you, not 3 hives. I don't really want that. The other ones are a little bit more predictable. At least I knew where they would land, but the hives could just be anywhere. No, don't rot elephant meat. I may not like the elephants, but I like their meat. Alright, well, we got a lot of lavish elephant meals out of that. What, like a rich, just bad thing to say. Yeah, we're having elephant meat for dinner tonight. We're also, then we're gonna burn $100 bills after dinner. It'll be a good time. Oh, geez. Yeah, unfortunately, they're working on defenses. See how much I need defense, though? Just anything can come out in the jungle. Anything, anyone, anywhere. Anytime. Any day. Any place. Mad jaguar. It's not the most popular way of saying jaguar, but it's mine. That... Man, all these animals are just going to destroy all of our traps. It's crazy. I'm trying to think of any other way, though, than what I did to have traps laid out. Nope, I think that this is always the trap hole way I would go for. Maybe you would put a turret on the outside to fend off mad animals, but that's about it. Honestly, about all I would change. We do fortunately have more sandstone now, though, so we can go. Grenland, sprout spot. Like, you see what I mean? Is that I feel like I haven't made much progress since the beginning of the video. And that may not necessarily be true. Okay, come on, jaguars, get along. Oh, damn it. Look, he didn't even eat him for the meat. He just didn't like him. What, was this one male and this one was... What kind of jaguar was this one? Female jaguar, that's abusive. Bad male jaguar. I won't allow it. What happened? Was that your ex-wife and you caught her cheating on you or something? Jaguar? I'm sorry, I said your name wrong. This is just... I mean, not even that would be okay, but like that's the only rationale that I could... How am I going to get myself out of this one? I don't know. Maybe he was like in a state of mental psychotic lionism or something. I know they're different animals. I don't need any more education. There we are. Learn all the things to call jaguars. God damn it, they keep doing this with the chairs. Alright, let's get these goddamn poodles out of here. I'm sick of animals in this game. I wish that all of the animals would die. I hate them. Good job, though. We're human things with dead animals around. They've really ruined this game for me in so many times, so many ways. And let's build yet more doors. Good. See, more door. Let's build more door. There. Subtle Lord of the Rings reference. Clean this. Clean more. I mean, in the end, we are going to get 2 colonists, which should make up for all of this. And these are quite honestly, all the colonists I've been given have been bad. The worst thing that you can do in this game is settle for colonists. It seems like, oh, all right, well, I'll get better later on. It won't get better later on. Like, you won't get any more colonists, because after that, the game is coming to kill any colonists that are alive. Because it permanently wants them between 3 and 8, or something like that. Though I sometimes think that this storyteller wants to bring me down to 0. Extinction events I get. Yeah, I don't know. Animal herder. Time before leading. Ooh, this could be something interesting. Maybe you will sell me a cow. You have cows. Oh, you do. I will send Dan. Dan, don thy bowler hat. Are you in a good mood, Dan? You're stoned. You are in such a good mood. Hey, man. Mind if I take that cow, man? Whoops. He can't talk properly because of poor health. What do we need? Oh, we do have more than enough for the cows, though. Okay, let's get the younger cow. Woolly bull. Woolly bully. Give me all the kibble, too, because I'm probably going to need it. We have no way of handling anything. Let's sell them some medicine as well, too. What can we sell them? Actually, we could sell them some of our leathers. I don't think we really need... Panthera fur is very good, but we just don't have that much of it, so I don't think it's going to be useful. Generally speaking, if we don't have a lot of this stuff, it won't be as good. Take some of that. Just give me all of it. I'm probably going to need it. Maybe I don't need 747. Let's take like 200. That's pretty good. And... Well, I mean, we're great at planting, so we shouldn't have too much trouble with this. But the kibble will be useful because we don't have access to that much meat. Yeah, take all my elephant leather. I wasn't going to do anything with it anyway. I think I'm just better off this way. And we'll sell you some smoke leaf joints. Good enough. All right, we have cows. I have waited so long for cows. But where do we graze them, really? In here? Methinks... Well, they can't really escape. I have waited so long for these, that woolly bull 1 and cow 1. How I have longed to see thee. Let's go ahead and build some fences. Fence gate over here. I think we could do wood. Can you do other... You can. You could have like a silver fence and be an absolute... maniac with that. Alright, well, we do want to give them the maximum zone for that. We really don't have a lot of room over here. We will expand up into that neck of the woods. Maybe we'll even bring it out down here, but for now I don't have a lot, so let's just do this. And then this. Alright. And then we'll also need a pen marker for that. I couldn't have even planned for this medium size. Forgot, that's great. Oh, love medium. My favorite size. But good. Put that down. Good. I'm so excited to handle the cows. Hang on a second. Let's go give them let's take good care of them. My god, you don't know how much I love cows in this game. I've waited so long to raise cows. The only time that I got cows by like a random event was when I last played multiplayer Rimworld with Jimmy. You remember RuneScape, Jimmy? Good guy. Very fun to play with, though I lost the cows and it really harmed our friendship, I feel. So I think that this is like expiating that whole a bad thing. You failed. You absolute failure. You're just a bad person. You're just a bad person. Oh well. You'll always be bad. You'll always be bad. Slinging Slasher, go ahead and just harvest this stuff. I need these cows in ASAP, because this could be like a whole source of food. Cows are, you know, like I said before, with Muffalos, cows, just so good. I'm excited. So should you be. So should you be. Go there, and then mark that pen for cowage. Auto-cut animals, we should have cows. We should have cows. We'll never do constructing. You do that. You do it then. Good. All right. Someone needs to lead in the cows. Who will lead who will be the Moses of the cows? Who does lead cows? See, now I've got very sidetracked with these cows though at the same time as well. Handles animals, right? Yeah, handle is animals. So Pesto, you can be the cow, and the cow will be the cowie. Howie the cow. How now, brown cow? Oh, yes. Born free. Oh, that's funny. They have medical zones as well. Is this new? This does appear to be new. A medical animal spot. And try saying that 5 times fast. All right. We should also probably put in the kibble and the hay in there. Man, I haven't made a barn in forever. Saloon door. Saloon door for you while the country needs it. Swings open nearly instantaneously. Post, let's just do it. Let's just do a barn. I can't remember if animals can use this or not. I honestly have not done like any ranching in this game since the last time I played. Let's just do it with the slate that's already there. We will claim that and reinstall it here. Then claim that and reinstall this here. Uninstall, reinstall there. Uninstall, reinstall there. And it works out perfectly. That's great. Alright, now we're going to need doorways. I guess we'll give these cows a steel door, which burns. There we go. A chitin door. Interesting. We'll see if this works out. Otherwise, I will just kind of create stockpile zones for the kibble and the hay as we go along with it. Let's go ahead and put in a zone for a stockpile zone. This will be like preferred for. I don't really know if I want them eating. Well, neither here nor there. Let's just do it. Kibble and hay. Nice. I like that. Good job, everyone. Good job. You make me proud. Good. Okay. And then that's that. And let's put in some all that. Now let's see. Where do cows go? Shuttle. Yes, here comes the shuttle. And another thing will be had. Set to load. Get in there. Do we put them in, or do they just go? No, bring him in. Bring him in. Auto load. Allow them to go anywhere. Oh, I feel such great liberation. In pen marker 1. Okay, so these guys. Alas, they do not use this. All right, I'm going to have to check on this because I legitimately don't know what I'm doing with designating this. Spoils in 59 days, unroofed outdoors. That's just because we don't have the roof over it. Okay, so then they will build the roof over that. So we'll also put like one spot right here. Right now, as far as I can tell, I think that this is the way. Stockpile zone, like one critical spot for hay. So if we do this, I'm probably doing this wrong, but I'm doing it in a passable way for right now. That way they bring most of the hay over here, or some of the hay over here, but then they bring like enough for one little spot right there. And then we should probably start growing some hay of our own. Hay is for horses. More like cows. More like... Oh, such a good joke. How did I get to be this... Alright, enough of that. Wheat. Hey. Why isn't it just alphabetized? Wheat. Hay grass, there we go. Alright, is someone responsible for these poodles? Okay, we gotta take them and put them in. And look, we got a free poodle. Because this poodle just popped out. Yeah, it just pooped out another poodle. Man, this is kind of embarrassing, but when I was a kid, I thought that you were just pooped out when you were born. Like, it made sense, you know? Like, it seemed fitting and right. I still, to a certain extent, I believe that that's how it works. And I've had it explained to me, but I think you're probably just pooped out. There we go. All right, and we got this guy was just like, are the poodles gone? Time for me to join a ranger named Lucky. To the town of Agua Fria rode a guy one fine day. He was pooped out in the morning, didn't have to. All right. Jaguar meat has rotted away. Elephant meat rotted. It's fine. I didn't like either of them anyway. Man, what a majestic beard this man has. Now, unfortunately, he's a follower of Nova Atonism, but we can undo that shortly. Now this is what we needed, though. Now we should give him the wahoo wahi waho ho ho. Convert him immediately. Oh crap, we forgot to clean the room. You stop this. Alright. Let's have to drag him over here. Come on. Push. 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 Join us. Join us. Lucky, lucky, lucky. And... effective conversion ritual. Alright. Nice job, everyone. Good job. We will make this not for prisoners. We will make this for people. I mean, prisoners are people. Of course. There we go. We'll put that there so we lower the infestation chances. And I am quite satisfied with this arrangement. Alright, I'm feeling like things are slightly more under control because we do have a consistent string of spike traps out there. We have people now actually going after the fields, and I think we will be ready to... Does he have a rifle or anything? He can get the hand cannon, and the hand cannon is like a cannon for the hand. You have good shooting. Perhaps I should give you the bolt-action rifle. Who is the worst shot, though, among them? You are not very good at this. You are actually quite good. Okay, Dan, drop that. We're going after some robots. So help me God. Dan, you take that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just see, does anyone have any food poisoning? Because the carpenter really isn't that bad. The mech capsule could be annoying. The defoliator. Wouldn't it be funny if there were such thing as a foliator and it, like, fought a defoliator? Oh, that would be outstandingly dumb. Like I said, once we finish off these traps, then we'll go ahead and attack that thing. And how are they doing? Are the cows hungry? Let's just go ahead and check on their needs. Food. No, they have no hunger. We do want more cows, though. We do want more cows. That would be good. Alright, good luck. He is helping in the fields. Alright, I would say that we're finally starting to get some stuff done. Let's also have a singing shanty, just because it's going to bring everybody's mood up. La 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 la. Singing a song. Oh, I actually rather do like the music that they've done on this. I wonder if this is by Vanilla Expanded Team. Whence come the songs? And we now have a free poodle. Do we want it? Do we need it? It can be trained to guard and attack. Probably eventually it'll be trained to haul if we need it to. Though poodle seems like more of a show dog. Poodle. Wow, we actually had 2 poodle. Oh, she gave birth to multiple poodles. Both female. So we can't have more poodles. Oh, no, lame. Ass. Oh, well. Man, Adelung has quite the extravagant hairstyle. I didn't even notice this. It's okay, though. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Now, Lucky, what are you... You don't like bad things in your way, so I'm going to just assign him to be like a permanent cleaner and hauler. I'm actually going to put that as his first thing, because an unclean colony is like an unwashed hand. Dirtying and soiling all of the things. It is bad. So, and I also just find that satisfying to have the colony be clean. You know, it can hamper activities too, because it just, generally speaking, brings everyone down. And once it's clean, then you can kind of see things clearly. You can see what's going on, what's going wrong. As long as he doesn't have any bad back or anything, he has nothing that's preventing him from moving fast. So that's good. He'll be a fine cleaner for now. He has other work that he can do better. Ideally, we would have had a jogger, but he is who he is, and we can't change any of that, even if we wanted to. Thinking if I actually want these things here, like the plants, the trees, and whatnot, not really making much of a big difference. We might as well get them because it's pretty much just free resources. But Lucky, what work do have you now? Alright. Okay. We'll probably want to clear out the blood as well. Eventually. eventually give them a little bit more time. I think I'll give them about 24 to 48 hours to work on that. And then after that, we'll go after this evil robot. Then we'll be getting research done as well. And now I'm beginning to see that Slinging Slasher is actually doing the research herself. So that is bringing me all kinds of gladness. Good. Preemptively, before we attack, I'm also going to build another bed in the infirmary, because you never know what's going to happen, and you might need those bedroom spaces. Another thing I'm going to do, which I was doing before, is to, let's go ahead and just build a doorway between here and here, because we want them to be able to get through medicine fairly quickly. And like I said, now I'm kind of going at it one task at a time. We've got some traps in front there. Actually, now I just went back on my word. I'll leave that there as a reminder. Feeling good about this now. Alright, this is kind of what I needed. I needed to... Cow wool park. Why would we destroy our own? No. That would be wrong. Alright, they are getting food. It doesn't seem as though they're eating this hay, actually. Don't we get stats on nutrition consumption, nutrition growth 3.75? Okay, so we're actually going to get rid of this because I think it's good only for emergencies and... Yeah, haul that hay. It's good that they give accurate statistics on that. Very nice indeed. Alright, one more day and you can have this place cleaned. Good. Bring this up. Bring the quality of all of this up. Nice. Clean the fridge. That plant died because of poison. Oh, because the defoliator is coming in. Okay, now it might be a good time to go after that thing. Just a moment. Dan is getting the limestone ready. The limestone is getting Dan ready. Good, do that. Lucky's there, and we've got these two beds, so now we're going to go ahead and designate these as hospital beds. Good that they're good quality. That I believe, as long as it's not, like, poor, it does increase the immunity gain. I'm not sure if it actually increases the heal rate, but whatever it is. The base is looking clean-ish, sort of now. Let's also undo this area. Good. So they won't clean most of that. Okay, now methinks get like 2 more spike traps ready. Only because the carpenter will, yes, it will come through the walls, but at the same time, we'll lure it back over here. We will, ooh, don't go over there. Why were you going over there? Hauling silver. Okay, now we'll get ready for this. Don't get that. He's like, yeah, I was just gonna get some bullion on the other side of the map. Don't waste your time on that. Actually, this defoliator is kind of nice. I wanted to clear out some of the foliage over here just for visual sake. Eventually, I will build, concrete over there or something, but for now, it's all right. Might take off that concrete off of there. A couple more of those. Nope, don't plant there. That's fine. We'll be getting there in a minute anyway. Adelung, you're doing clearing building rubble. Okay, we're getting to the last of the cleaning now. I think it's time. Okay, Lucky has the bolt action rifle, and he is maybe the best shot. Who is the best shot here? Chef Boyardee is the best shot. And Chef Boyardee has a... Oh, did it wake up? Unknown drifters. The charity quest. Oh, we've got to convert Lucky from no to Adanism. Man, so many of these ideologies kind of, I feel, hold us back at times. You are holding us back. Pesto, Dan can't really convert you right now. When is our next conversion attempt? Oh, God. No, not 18 days. Okay, it is 18 days. We might have to have a spaghetti tasting in the meantime. Alright, well, maybe he'll change. I suppose that tomorrow morning we'll go in with it. Gulp. A lot kind of rides on this. What could go wrong? Defoliator, not going to do anything. The tiger could attack us randomly. That would be worse. Carpenter, I'm not really afraid of. Does it do any damage? Armor, blunt, sharp. Maybe I should be. I don't think I've ever fought one of these things. Oh, this is the thing from... I actually thought that this was in the vanilla game. Nope, this is Vanilla Factions Expanded. This is one of my favorite Vanilla Expanded ones. This is from Royalty. So it combines quite gracefully with those things. And then there's going to be something in there. Worst case scenario, it's a centipede. I should probably get ready for that possibility because the only thing that I would feel confident fighting a centipede with would be just running it through a bunch of spike traps. So yeah, maybe we'll get that all ready first. 2640. We're running out of limestone. Where do we have any limestone? For God's sake. Alright, well, we've delivered most of the rest of it. Let's give them time. Don't sow. Don't sow. Just finish those off, and then in the evening we'll fight. Tonight, we dine in heck. Not refrigerated. Oh, maybe... low. We'll just do that, and we'll just put the kibble in there. I gotta figure that out. Now, these take so long to build, but they're great against centipedes and other mechanoids because they have so much armor. And they do penetrate that armor, so that is very nice. They keep botching the constructions. Sleever from Northurfinlore. Northurfinlore sounds like a real, like, I don't know, like Denmark or something. No, it doesn't sound like Denmark. I don't know what I'm saying. It sounds like one of the Nordic countries. So convincing. All right. I'm going to manually just do these ones. Need limestone. Okay, well, fine. I don't care. Let's all get drafted. Now that we have guests here, this is actually a good time to go fight them. Because if worse comes to worse, we could just kind of lean on our guests. Quite literally. All right, you are there. Who should we shoot? Who should we shoot first? I think I'm just going to go... It might be ill-advised, but I'm just going to go after the carpenter. Simply because it's the closest. I don't think it's oh, you just got your right leg shot. Ooh, this bad. Run away. Run, everyone, run away. Oh, no, not there, Ren. Don't join there. Run away, Ren. More like run, not Ren. Fortunately, we can just throw all of these guys against our invaders. Okay, you get back inside now. You get back. No, don't go that way. Don't go that way. Go this way. Okay, this thing is going to deconstruct the wall. We are going to hide very far away. You get in bed. You get in bed. You go back here. The rest of you take care of them. You aren't going to be very useful in this fight, so you just go home. You should... No, you shouldn't go there. You shouldn't wear the cloth duster that's beneath that. Yeah, just do something else. You guys get behind cover and let the professionals deal with it. Okay, you're there, and you can go in and tend to them. That's fine. Go ahead and take your time. You just... YOLO. My God, look at that. The hand grenades, everything. I mean, we can help, but why are you throwing grenades at your own people? Are we going to lose you two? Look, even the Cobra is going after it. Okay, now I am a little bit worried now. Now, you can gang up on one of these things, but I was really expecting these traitors to behave in a slightly smarter way. Okay, I thought that would be much easier. You go ahead and do that. Give everybody a firing frenzy over here. Does that do that only for our colonists? My God, that guy's named Fugly. Why would you name your child that? You just look at it and you go, yeah, I don't like you. Will I be brave here? No, I'm not going to be brave. Being brave is dumb in this game. Oh, what do you have? You have a grenade launcher. That's baller. Damn, that is kind of cool. I hope that he dies so that we can get it from him. Unless if it's... Alright, I'll just let Northerfinlor... Thank you, Northerfinlor. No, don't do that. Yep, we lucked out on this one. Oh no, they destroyed the bridge. They destroyed the bridge. Pesto, just... No, don't consume that meal. My god, my people are really bad. No, go... don't step on the spike trap. You know what? Just live your life now. Live your life. Good job, everyone, doing nothing. Alright, well, we got a bunch of nice hand grenades and cigarettes out of that. Good job, good job. And we got... Oh! This actually looks kind of badass. I don't want to strip this guy from the faction because they might get angry at me or something. Cowering? Don't cower anymore. Nothing bad has happened. Or everything bad is gone. Alright, let's take out the rest of that. Yeah, I should have just fired at the unstable cell, but I don't think it would have made much of a difference at that point. We get that. Okay, we do get mechanoid components and defoliator. We could just go in there and boop on that. Alright, nice. One down. We got Ren. How many colonists is that now? Another 2 colonists. Ooh, I did not know that that would happen. Forgot about that. Man, it's been a while since I've dealt with one of those things. Ooh. Ooh, Renee. 10 hours to death. Okay, you'll be okay. Witness to allies' death. Heavy sleeper, rebel wimp. Oh, we could take you in and then lead you back. I will save you from us. Yeah, we really weren't too good to you. Were we? Well, it's alright. Prioritize feeding. Can we tend? And then tending too. Did somebody else die? Oh no, the cows are alright. That was what mattered the most. I should have turned on the hammer. Disease infection. Slinging Slasher got sick from an... Okay, Slinging Slasher has an infection. Not so bad though. Gunshot. Yeah, you'll be alright. No, tend. See the quality, and we got a 68%. That's pretty good. Not too worried about that. Alright, so that's a lot of stuff. Ren, who looks like the A-team, has joined us. Or no, he looks like that guy. Who's that guy from, The Walking Dead? Who's the guy with the bee? You know what I'm talking about. That guy comes later on. At least, very good doctor. No one capable of. Great at shooting. Great research. Yeah, hell yeah. Sign me up. This is a good columnist. Totally worth it. I'm glad that he didn't get, exploded right away when he came in, because that would have been quite upsetting. Writing. Whoops, writing isn't really necessary. Hunting, he's already good enough. I don't necessarily need it. And another good doctor is always a good thing to have around. Yeah, right off to research. Nice, nice, nice. Right, so we should pretty much have this thing done. Maybe I'll end it there when we have geothermal power, because I feel as though I've made enough progress and got done with enough triage that I'm not truly worried about the future anymore. I think having a couple of colonists, I think having a cleaner as well as a researcher was good. It would still be nice to get a hauler and maybe one more colonist. I think we could probably cut one of our original colonists too. We'll have to go through each of them. I get kind of attached, so I don't really want to banish one. But at the same time, I don't know, limiting tasks. We'll have to pick something out. Because, no, I don't really want to kill him. But maybe one more colonist. Maybe one more. Ooh, and a light SMG. That's really good for training and shooting. Let's get this out of the river, because that's not good. You've already done enough work for today. You can haul that. You can haul... Chemshine. Jesus. You can haul this. You can... hold the cigarettes. They're probably worth something. I don't know. I'd never used them. You haul the light SMG. Good. All right. I guess the last thing that we should do is we should rebuild the bridge, because I would just feel bad if the bridge were gone. Yeah. I mean, people should at least have some way of killing us. Yeah. I'm all about that. I'm all about that. Again, a little worried to leave that guy. Are we doing this? How are you doing with your infection? Unfortunately, you can't preach health to yourself. Your infection is doing fine. Yeah, you'll be fine. We've got another doctor here. We'll be good. 35% 10 quality. Not great, but all right. Whew. That was a lot. This guy is a real man of science, though. Ren, what else is his background? Sickly child corporate fixer. Huh. It'll be good when we get them into our faction and we can just get everyone underneath one umbrella. I'm not sure if it's the most suitable faction for my playstyle, because I play in a very much like turtle way. I enjoy the turtle strategy. But I do think it is a good way to play the game. You can get... Why don't you go ahead and get the light SMG? Just to keep on training. Alright, I mean, no events. Nothing bad to speak of. And they're actually... I feel like they're appreciably getting work done. The cooking is reliable. Now we can start to focus on things like getting a lot of beer into the colony, because that will keep them all happy. Do we have other assigned policy areas? Well, let's get these guys in the safe zone. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Renee is no longer incapable of walking. Renee should probably just see themselves out, and I believe that they are an ally, if I am not mistaken. Who were they from again? Ooh, man, there's so many different places. I can't even remember who they are. Purple Meadow Settlement. No, this is from Northerfinlore. Ah, yes, Northerfinlore. Bless you all, you Northerfinlorians. Like the Mandalorian. We can become not hostile with these people, though. I haven't really seen them. The Penguin Clan. I would really like that if that were Club Penguin. Oh, are we somehow enemies with the Empire? I mean, good, because I don't really care for them. But also not good, because they're strong. I think they're a little overrated. High on their horses. Focus on defense, and then after that we could do the beer bit. So what else is there? We're protected from infestation. We're protected from other people. I suppose the next thing that we'll start to do is research defenses. Lucky, you're done with this. Everything is hauled. Everything looks good. I don't know. I'm pretty happy with this as it is now. Now that I have a cleaner. Are we at research? We are at 3138. Okay, so it's going to be about another 60 seconds before we're ready to put in the geothermal vent. I believe that we have enough steel and other stuff for the geothermal vent. Once that's in, then we can start to really focus on getting a big colony. You know, BEEG. Smelt metal from slag. We'll do that forever. We can allow this to be turned back on now. And then I'm just going to double-click this. Because practically all of this stuff is just free steel. And then we'll start to get rid of some of our weapons as well. Ren. I like this guy. I don't know, like the hair is, it may not be, it's very distinctive. He and Lucky have distinctive follicles. Good. Wow, we still don't even have microelectronics. Might be useful. I knew I said that I wanted to do beer brewing, so I'll do that next, because it'll just be an easy win. Easy win. After that, we could go to, yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll do high-tech research bench. But for now, I will just order this and feel glad with myself. The colony has kind of come off of its knees. It was in a very bad state. So I am glad that I did this. I'll probably be streaming from here on in, but I just kind of wanted to pick up the pieces on my own. Plus, I also hadn't done a long-form playthrough on my own in a while, and it does give me some nostalgia to bring it back. I do hope that this, well, I really like doing these things. I know they aren't like as kind of fast-paced and edited as the other stuff, but it's just nice for me to be able to gather my thoughts on a game and how everything's going. Why did you... Come on, give me my sense of accomplishment. Ah, yes. There it is. It's done. Now we just have to make sure that it doesn't horribly overheat. And then probably make that wall next to it made of stone, too, because that is very dangerous to have right there. I will, order that right now. But I think that's pretty good for one day. We have a final power source. We probably won't need much more than that, because what do we have on our grid? Excess server stored is 2,693. Okay, so then that's fine. We're outputting 3,600 and 1,700, which is amazing. And we have a battery that can store them all. We'll want to put this into, real batteries after this, but this thing is... It is gaining. Yeah. 779, or that should be going up. Is it actually connected to the grid? Is it connected to the grid? It is. Indeed it is. All right. Well, that's good to know. I leave this colony in better shape, though, than I started, and in that I feel justified. So yeah, I guess I'll just say come and check out the stream if you're not doing anything. My stream times are quite random right now, though. Just kind of whenever I feel it, so... look for the notification. Okay, it wouldn't be interesting if we didn't end with a raid by a bunch of platypuses. This is one such event that I was speaking of, just random crazy stuff. Platypi? Oh, wait a minute. No, the wall is open. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. The main thing is that I don't have any melee fighters, which is making this even more bad. Even more bad. But look at how skilled we are. Come on, destroy them. Destroy them. Awful. Oh, horrible creatures. Okay, you get in front. Fight that thing. You get into the back. Stand there. I guess we could have let them come through here, but we haven't really reformed the wall yet. No, you get out of there. You get out of there. Let them fight Slinging Slasher. I don't like Slinging Slasher as much as the rest of you. Stomach destroyed. Ooh. Alright, well, Slinging Slash is gonna die. That is quite good. Can you live without a stomach? Oh, wait a minute. Whose stomach was destroyed? Oh, the platypuses. I thought that was one of my colonists, alas. Yeah, that was a pretty terrible arrangement. But yeah, that is another reason why we've been dying, is because I'm just generally bad at the game. But giant platypus attack is always interesting. We'll double up this wall. Let's do that. And then we'll kind of bring that in. Anyway, more work to do next time, but I do enjoy it. And we will get some more research in, so don't you worry now. We'll get to... Hopefully we'll get to the pirate stuff by the end. Alright, on that note, until next time, folks. Hope you enjoyed.